Joe, 2-1 win after extra time against Accrington, and a goal for yourself. Talk to us about the night as a whole.
Obviously, we going into extra time and that we didn't make the best of starts. Obviously conceding early, which you don't want to do when you're away from home. But credit to everyone, they've dug in, and then we've kept repeating the processes, and then eventually in extra time we've broken down and got the winner.
It seemed like, despite that early setback, you've had to stay in the game and earn the right, and then play your stuff.
Yeah, Accrington are a big physical team, so we had to, as you said, earn the right, win our duels, put ourselves about, and be able to enable us to be able to play some of our stuff.
What do you make to the physical aspect? Is it something you relish?
I think you've got to as a centre forward. You've got to be willing to take hits. So it's just part and parcel, really.
You're reunited with Mo up there tonight. That combination coming back again for the first time in a few weeks. What have you made of it?
I've said many a time that I enjoy playing with Mo. All the strikers at this club, we're all learning off each other, and if we can get good bonds at that end of the pitch, then it's only going to help the team. So yeah.
You got the decisive goal tonight. Talk to us about the build-up to it and your thoughts and where you needed to be.
Georgie's made a great run in behind. I thought who played in ball?
Maxwell.
Was it? James? Obviously, James, a great impact from him when he come on and as all the subs. Then Georgie's made a great run, and then he's just got his head up, and I've just got to make sure that I'm in between sticks for cutback. So that's what I did.
Being able to do that though after 110 minutes or so, how hard is that?
It is hard, but you've got to do it. That's the nature of it. You can't take your foot off your gas. You've got to keep going until you can't go no more. So that's just how it is.
Quite a few people outside of the club might have seen Saturday's result and then said, "Well, trip on a Tuesday night to Accrington." Not many will fancy them there, but you've proved them wrong.
I think we've shown throughout the season that we can bounce back from poor performances and poor results. Obviously, we all know that we weren't good enough as a team on Saturday, but the beauty of football is that you've got a game there. We had a game 3 days later, so it was a great chance to try and rectify things and put in a better performance than we did on Saturday. Also,
you can lay down a bit of a marker because you're back here in 3 weeks' time, aren't you, in a league fixture?
That's what I mean. So we'll have played him 3 times in space of 4 or 5 weeks. Obviously, we'll take confidence into our next game, but we won't look that far ahead. We'll just focus on our next game.
When you see your opponent though in that game in 3 weeks' time, you think, I kind of scored against you last time. Is that just one up already in your mind?
No, not really. You just try and score in every game. That's just how I like to work. Like my next game, try and score, get on the score sheet, and then take it from there. So I'll be more focused on our next game, and then when it comes round to Ake, obviously back on it then.
I think it takes you to 9 for the season. I'm sure you'll know. Do you have a target in mind? You'd be, if you could get a dozen by Christmas, you'd be laughing, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't say laughing. I just want to keep, as I said, just following processes, making sure I'm in right positions to score, and the chances will come, and then just making sure I put them away.
Grant McCann's said previously, sometimes you just need a reminder of how good you are between the posts.
He did it not too long back, to be fair. We just went through goals, what I'd scored throughout my career, and just discussed them really, and we just show me where I were, etc. And it's just the processes. Keep reminding yourself where you do score them goals, and just making sure you're there.
Obviously, progression through to the next round, a trip to Peterborough United as well. Your initial reaction to that?
It's a great tie. So we've just got to prepare for that when it comes round, and then we just got to go there and play our stuff, and then we'll go from there.
You'll get a warm reception as an ex-Cambridge player, won't you?
I suppose. So it'll be an opportunity what I'm sure we'll relish.
What's your runs like in the cup been over the years?
Furthest I've ever got to the 4th round. Obviously you want to go as far as you can in this competition. So that's the one.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.